What up, world? It's Julia 11 Gulia. Let's see what we can do today. Today we've got a Hexamind game on CATAN Community. Essentially, it is just teams of four who play different rounds every or different games every round. So there is 4-player base, 4-player CK, 2v2 base, 2v2 CK, 1-player base or 1v1 CK, 1v1 base. And each week your team will have 3 different games, I believe, 3 different games that y'all play. One being a 2v2, one being a 4-player, one being a 1v1. And so right here we got Cool Duel, who took the 9-10-5, very strong start, heading up to the Woodport, or maybe around to the 8-10. Or we got Donnie next. Cool Duel has also won a national title before. Donnie has made it to the finals at the Canadian Nationals. So we got strong players right here. That's why I love playing on Discord too, is because the skill level is kind of vetted, I guess, if you will, and improved. You've got a lot of good players playing in ranked also, but it's pretty cool whenever you can go up against 2 people who have made it to the finals tables, and that tends to happen a lot on Discord. Not only just made it to the finals table, but Cool Duel won. So let's see what we got here. I'm kind of going over my things. Do I like 5-6-11? I really like the 5-6-11, but I feel like this wheat is very important. It's all going to come down to like what Donnie chooses and everything like that. So let's see what he goes with. This is kind of a wonky board. Okay. Yeah, so Donnie takes the 9-10-5, probably heading to, the brick port. So I really like this 8-3-10. I also really like this 6-5-11 also. I feel like the 6-5-11 because what if I take the 8-3-10, what's my out? My out is, I guess, 8-10. This board is very, very interesting to say the least. If I go 5-6-11, what's my out there? Maybe 4-6-2. I don't think I'm ever getting the 4-6-2 on the way back. And if I don't get 4-6-2, then what do I get? I don't know. I can't see any good out for me at 5-6-11. Honestly, well, 5-6-11, 11-4-9 is probably what I would end up with, or 9-4-2. Yeah, I just don't like it. I think the wheat's very important here. Plus we got the wheat port down here, and I could get chord 8s, which is always nice. So we'll see. It's just, I'm really kind of nervous about taking the 8-3-10, 8-10, because that's feast or famine essentially. But sometimes you gotta do it. But hopefully the 6-5-11 isn't going, but I don't see any case in which it isn't picked up here. Yeah, I think Gummy Bear is just going to take the 4-6-2, 6-5-11. Now, like I said, this is on a Discord CATAN community, and I've actually never played with Gummy Bears before. This is the first time I've ever played with her. She was actually a sub for someone in her team because Royal wasn't able to make it. So I'm excited to, experience her gameplay. Okay, so Gummy Bear does take the 5-6-11 and goes down, and the 4-6-2 and goes right. Now here I'm thinking, what do I do? What do I do? Do I take the 11-3-9, 11-4-9? Should I lock the sheep here? Do I ever lock the sheep? Because a Cool Duel and Donnie have so much ore and brick, or wood and brick. Do I ever just lock the sheep and essentially the wheat too? Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. I start discussing a little bit with Kuldul and Donnie what I should do here, essentially. And they are trying to talk me out of locking the sheep, taking the 1164. And there's a lot of merit to locking the 1164, but then it's like, what am I doing? I'm really just taking it away from them. And it doesn't really help my gameplay because I just have sheep and wheat, you know, but I do love unorthodox setups. So, but the 810 is just so nice if I do get it, if it does hit, you know, especially the threes. I wish I had the VC of the game for y'all. I'm actually going back and redoing, you know, kind of a voiceover, because you would just be hearing me talking to them and you wouldn't be able to hear them. My friend Liz just helped me set up where I could get the VC overlay for Discord, but unfortunately I did not have this when I did this game. So yeah, so I'm sitting here debating 8 and 10 and 6, 11, 4. And I think taking the 8, 10 is kind of imperative here, because if I don't, then I leave it for one of them. And I think it's just so important that I actually take the best ore source. Okay, so I snagged the 810 ore port, which hopefully comes in handy. Like I don't really make too much, so there might be a day where I actually do need to port ore. People always have problems porting ore. I don't really have. It's just like any other resource. If you got a surplus of it, you know, turn it into what you need. Okay, and Donnie takes the 643, as he should. So what does Kuldul do here? Kuldul could either take the 9-4-11, or he can take the 11-6-12. And I think it's going to be 9-4-11 here all day, or even the 11-3-9, go up to the 4-11. And then he's certainly got a road play after that. But if he leaves that middle of the board open, then it's just Gummy Bear's going to have a field day for road, and so much production. I also really like the fact that she's got the sheep port down there and both 6 sheeps, because that's just kind of unstoppable. Yeah, okay. So Kuldul takes the 11-3-9, heading up towards 11-4, roll a 9. Just instant, oh, and an 11, just instant gratification for Kuldul. Donnie's offering sheep for ore. Not in your lifetime, man. Not in your lifetime. Oh, another ore. These 11s are going. So 2 11s already in a 9. So far, Kuldul has picked the right numbers. I haven't rolled a dang thing. And a 5. All right. And Gummy Bear pops. 7 is rolled. Please do not hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Ugh. I think it's got to be the 6 sheep here. I haven't rolled a card, so I think it just has to be the 6 sheep here. We got a couple spectators up top. Like I said, this is a Hexamind tournament game, so there are people in the VC with us listening and people watching, because it's kind of, you know, it's just a fun thing for the community. Okay, so Cool Duel does hit the 6 sheep. Let's see who he robs. Does he rob Donnie here, knowing that Donnie does have what he needs via wheat and ore? Because he did trade him an ore. Or does he hit Gummy Bear here because Gummy Bear's already devved and she's almost to the sheep port? This is an interesting rob, kind of a difficult rob too. Because if you don't keep Donnie in check, yeah, stole from Donnie. Yeah, if you don't keep Donnie in check, like, he'll just kind of run all over. Because he does have, essentially, the crossover set up to Cool Duel. Okay, it goes on the 10 brick. Hits Donnie, or I'm sorry, hits Cool Duel. Okay, and I haven't rolled a resource yet. We are about to be the second orbit all the way through. Still no resource. I'm gonna get to steal a resource, but it's not the same as rolling a resource, especially when I'm doubled up on essentially everything. So I hit the 6 sheep here. There's also merit to hit the 5 brick. But again, that really only hurts Gummy Bear. So I'd rather hit the 6 sheep. She's going to move it anyways, but... Okay, it goes back on the 10. I don't see why I would get hit there, but that's all right. Especially when everybody's just got so much production compared to me right now. Like I said, this is a feast or famine setup, so it'll either be really good or really bad. There is really no in between with setups like this. I do have a opinion that, a belief that, okay, 6 rolls, that's a big 6 for Gummy Bear. Oh, I finally got an 8. Can't do anything with it, but I've got an 8. I got production. Oh my gosh, these 9s have been going crazy. No, I don't think anybody should give him that wood port. If anything, make him 4-1 for it. He's just trying to save his wood to use it, probably to dev. Or to get another road to the 1149. Cool Duel is looking very strong here. Yep, any 4-1s gets his settle on the 2-1 wood port. Passes. Let's see what Donnie has. Does Donnie have a... Okay, so non-knight for Donnie. We got to keep that in our back pocket knowing he's got a non-knight. Another 11 rolls. Man, this has just been a 9 and 11 game and a 5. Oh my gosh, this is so unfortunate for me. So unfortunate for me. And like, the 11's rolling so much. There's another 11. So it's like my ore has no value on this board. How many times has the 11 rolled? I think it's rolled 5 times already. Yeah, so all of my numbers, dude, it's just insane. I'm curious. I want to count back the stats and see what's going on with it. And I'll probably do that at the end of the game. I'm thinking about this trade. Yeah, I think I do it. I need my wood is blocked. I need to get some stuff going. Or my brick is blocked. I need to get some stuff going here. I know a city would be nice, but if I don't, I'd like to start progressing, because once the 8s roll and I am, you know, already road settled on it, then that'll be bigger. That'll be bigger. So, you know, that really just comes down to what you think will be better, especially with the 8s not rolling now. I have this theory, which I was about to go into, the 2, which I was about to go into earlier, about how I believe that, you know, if your number's not hitting at the beginning of the game to mid game, it's going to hit late game hard. So with that theory, yeah, dude, their numbers are just going insane. We've also got core numbers on the 9-10-5 between Cool Duel and Donnie. So I wrote down, I'm trying to get to this wheat port. But yeah, so this seems like it's going to be a difficult game for me. And it is. It's turning out to be a very difficult game for me. I kind of wish I took the 11-6-4, especially with how many 11s went off in the 5. Oh my gosh, guys. Dude, I've had one roll this entire game. I've had one roll. I had the 8. And I had the 7. I had 1 7, so that's how I got something. But then it was stolen right back. Or actually, it wasn't. It wasn't stolen right back. But then Gummy Bear hit me and a brick was stolen. I ended up trading for another brick, and it looks like I got hit for that brick. I don't know what happened to that brick. I lost it. What happened to that? Oh, wait, I rode. I sent to roads. So I've gotten 2 rolls. Gotten an 1-8 and 1-10. Oh, there's an 8. Oh, gosh. There's an 8. Okay. 8, 3. Ah, 4. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for me. Unfortunate for me. Maybe I can get a pop here. Or a city. Let's go a city. Let's see if I can get a pop. No? No? Okay. Another 4. Unfortunate for me again. Okay, there goes Gummy. Gummy's moving and grooving. She's got one played knight and a down dev. Should just be the 6 sheep here all day. Well, seeing these rolls, I really wish I had taken the 6-5-11 first. But what would I have gotten as an out? Okay, so it goes on the 6 sheep. Because, so if I had taken the 6-5-11, the 4-6-2 would have been snatched up. This is just such a difficult board. Okay, so Cool Duel did move it on the 6 sheep. Robs from Gummy Bears. Gummy Bears does have a double play here. Let's be real. Donnie's got a non-knight though. Interested to see what that's about. Hopefully it's not a mono. Hopefully he just doesn't rip my ore. If he does, I'll be a sad panda. Don't need that. My 10 is open. Don't need that. My 10 is open. Okay, look, there's the 10. Let's go. I do have the ore port, which I have forgotten about, or else I probably would have devved last turn. I absolutely forgot about it. Donnie's asking for sheep here. I hope there is sheep on the board because I'd like to just trade for it rather than 2-for-1 it. Oh, there it goes. So I do have a city. Let's see if I can get both. I don't think there's a way I can get both. If I get this trade, I can. I think right here. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go. We'll get another 8. I feel like maybe I should have popped there and just start climbing on the devs. But like I said, I'd like to build up more so when those 8s hit, like they're just so big. There's an 8. Let's go. Whew. Okay, so do I city the 8-3-10 or the 8-10? I'm looking at the 8-10 because then my 8s, every 8 is just a free card. And it also matches my wheat production. Yep. I don't do this because my 10 is open. What am I doing here? Oh, okay. Okay. So I got insurance there. To do that trade, I got insurance. And he's holding my wheat. So you'll see insurance happen a lot on the Discord. You'll see it happen a lot on the Discord. Because right there I had the city, but I really didn't want to waste any of my resources. So giving him an ore for me, like not losing any resources is just like amazing. So we did the initial trade back, and then we just did the original trade. So now I've got the city on the 810, and then I can go ahead and pop here. Oh, and I got a VP. Okay, so that's good. Dude, these 9s have been so killer. I'm dying on these 9s and 11s. I really am. So I do have the 10-8 citied, the 10 brick. And so I'm kind of thinking it would be nice to kind of have this brick port. Because, oh yeah, especially with getting soloed like that. I do see that I'm leading on the board, but at the same time, it's like it is feast or famine. So I will never agree to this solo. I just won't. I won't agree to it. And I have a VP, so they're gonna know I have a VP and non-knight. Donnie still has a non-knight, so I'm curious as to what his non-knight is. It could be a mono, I think if it was a Yop, he would have already played it. A 7 was rolled, which is amazing. Get it off me. Let's go. A 6. Dang. Feast or famine. Feast or famine. Oh, there's the 8. Okay. And now my wheat production and my ore production is the same. Now there is also, I think there is also merit to sitting the 8-3-10 at the bottom. If I would have done that, then I would have had a dev right there. I think that was maybe a blunder. On my part, maybe I should have citied the 8-3-10, because then I would just have a dev every 8 that rolled. Which with devs, I could, get a Yop, get a knight, have robber control, keep it off my 8. So I think overall, I'm gonna think that was a blunder. And look, I'm trading ore to the board now because I don't have sheep. When in my hand, I would already have a dev. So this is a learning experience for me right here. We all do make mistakes, but I definitely, I kind of regret that mistake right there. I really think I should have citied the 8-3-10. And then 3s are a free card. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake there. Not maybe, I definitely did. Learn from my mistakes, kids. See, and now look. Now I'm sitting here trading my ore to the board. I don't think I should have done this. I think I should have citied 8-3-10. Oh, that's gonna haunt me. That's gonna haunt me. So I think I take all the sheep I can right here because I just don't produce any sheep. Nah, let's get that out of here, Donnie. What are you doing, man? I should have charged him 2 sheep for the ore, realistically. I should have been better. Because he doesn't produce any ore, doesn't have a port other than the 3-for-1. I definitely should have charged 2 there. Ooh. I think I just hit this 11 ore. I'm really scared of Cool Duel here. I did just trade some stuff to Donnie, but he's just holding. Yeah, let's just hit this 11. We're gonna hit Cool Duel here. I feel like he's moving and grooving. Got a brick. Let's go ahead and pop. Okay, got a knight. That's good. Oh, and the 11 rolled. What a block. But that is a lot of sheep for Donnie now. The sheep has been going off for him. Oh, and he's 7s. Okay, so he's got to drop some stuff. I do know he's saving up for a city. But I feel like I have to stop Gummy Bear with the devs and also Cool Duel because his numbers have just been going off. Other than the 3. The 3 hasn't hit this game at all. Oh, and my sheep. No, why am I getting soloed? That's what I'm saying. Like, Donnie has a 9-9 too. And he's got all 5 resources. Oh, look at that 10 though. Finally, let's get some 10s and some 8s. So I'm gonna move the knight here, or the robber here. Sitting here debating still. I do think it's still got to be this. I assume here. Oh god dang, Cool Duel is just going insane with those 9s. I'm gonna come over here, drop it so every 8's a city. And now that I'm thinking about it, I do think that's why I wanted to city the 8-10 was because then every 8 would be a city. But just watching this back and everything like that, I do think that was a huge blunder, and I should have done the 8-10-3 because devs are the cheapest way to 10. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Devs are the cheapest way to 10. And I love devs. I should have got devs. I do have a knight and a VP that I pulled, but man, I feel like I would just be unstoppable with more devs here. Because right now I would be able to move it and all this stuff. Okay. So these 9s are huge. I think Cool Duel is 7ing out a lot though, which is unfortunate for him. Just because his production is really going off. Donnie's really trying to get this ore. Does he have a mono here? I think he's got a mono, honestly. He's really trying to get this ore. Okay, so I'm guessing no mono then, huh? Oh, and a 7 for me. Okay, so I hit the 11 ore. I get the sheep from Gummy Bear. I'm trying to just get a pop here. Or, you know, the settle. Let's see what I can do. Nope, nobody wants to do that with me. And the 2 goes off again. The 2 has rolled more than the 8. It's insane. And another 2. That's insane. Calling his dice have been so wacky. Oh, and a 5. Oh my gosh. Everybody has just been doing so well so far in my production. This is why I was really worried at the beginning about feast or famine. Okay, Donnie's trying to get wheat here. Really from Gummy Bear. Gummy Bear's the only one with wheat. Gummy Bear's not really accepting any trades. I feel like so many trades have been directed towards her and she's not accepting them. Like I said, I've never really played with her before. So I don't know how long she's been in the server, how good how much, you know, experience she has or anything. So maybe trades just scare her a little bit, which tends to happen with a lot of new players before they get really comfortable with trades. And the only reason why I believe that happens is because they just don't really, usually new people don't really track a lot or track as well as other people who have sat there and practiced the game and really tried to hone in on their tracking. So a lot of trades will scare new people. And that's okay. That's all right. We all learn here in the community. We all learn. We all help each other grow. Because the better people get, the better games you're going to have. And that's imperative when playing Catan, essentially. Because if you are just playing a bunch of people who don't really know what's going on, not tracking, everything like that, they're not going to be able to assess a board as well. And so the blocks aren't going to always be the correct blocks. And so when it comes to Catan, really for our community to grow and for the games to get better, we have to teach our community the first three. That's the first three of the game. There's been like 3 twos, and that's the first 3 of the game. Okay, so I can have something pretty good here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to get, though. I'm thinking about... So right now I can settle the 8-3, right? I can settle the 8-3. I can also road settle on the ore port, or I'm sorry, the brick port. And that has some merit too, just because then my 10 becomes a free card also, my 10 brick. I do like the 8 becoming a city every 8, but you've already, like y'all have already seen, I'm getting soloed on that 8 ore. A lot, and I don't like it at all. Okay, so now that Donnie has a city on the 9-10-5, I feel like I should probably take the or the brick port, because he also has a non-knight, so he could be sitting at 6 here. Kuldul is at 6 with road though, so Donnie is at 6 with production essentially, or 5 with production, and Kuldul's at 4 with production. Gummy hasn't dev'd in a long time, I feel like. But she's very close. She does have the double play, which would just be such a quick game if she's able to pump that out. I'm not really sure why she hasn't taken road yet. I definitely think there's been enough 4s and 5s in this game to take road. Maybe she just doesn't want to scare the table. I'm not sure, but we all are kind of anticipating that she will take road. So sometimes you just got to do it. I know your points will get up there, and you become a target, but you're already becoming a target, especially on this board with this level of players, with Kuldul, Donnie, and myself. Like, we're already anticipating that you get road. So if you have road, just go ahead and drop it. I'm trying to see if I can get a wood here, because I really would like to road settle on the brick port, because Donnie is just going insane here. I am also very scared. So right there, I was about to take that and I forgot I had the ore port. So I'm glad he exited out of that fast, or else I would have taken that from Kuldul. What a stand-up guy. Very stand-up guy. Okay, so I'm going to road settle on the brick port. I did apologize before I did this, just so you know. But yeah, look at the 6 go. The 6 and the 11s have been crazy, and the 4s and 5s and 9s, like, his production is just so high there. The thing is with Kuldul, it also is too. It also, I mean, they essentially have the same numbers, except on the 11s, Kuldul gets the ore. But the ore's been blocked, but it's been rolling. But it's been rolling for sure. That's why I keep blocking it, is because every time I block it, it rolls. So I'm looking at the type chat here, and we do have Gummy Bear talking to us a little bit in it. And with the Hexamind tournament, everybody has to be in VC, but you don't have to talk in VC as long as you can listen and everything like that. Yeah, okay. So I get soloed here. Again, my setup is so feast or famine. I wish I'm not soloed here. Like, I'm just betting on 8s and 10s, which I got a 10. What up, world? Okay, so that's cool too. So I do have the brick port here, which should hopefully come in handy. Okay, so Donnie devs again, so Man, I wish I could be Devin more. I really think I should have cityed the 8-3-10. If I cityed the 8-3-10, I feel like I would have already popped 3 more devs than what I have right now. I think these solos on me are just a little insane though too. I do know the 8s are scary and it is an 8, but with calling his dice, like nowadays, like, I mean, it's not that scary with calling his dice nowadays. Like, nothing is predictable anymore. He did the trade for that, and I absolutely... Would I have done that? I don't know. The world may never know now. Let's see if we can get a sheep so we can just get the settle. I'm even willing to do a road. I'm kind of looking at Gummy here, but see, Gummy's not doing it. Gummy's not doing it. You've got the sheep port. This is an amazing trade for you. And you could grab road. Gummy's really just not accepting any trades here. I wish that she was because she's kind of stalled out and I would love to get her moving. Let's see if she cities here though. Maybe that's why she didn't want to do the trade. Yeah, I think she's got a city here. But she still has 3 more cards, and I can bet you one of those is a sheep. And she could have got a road out of it. I don't know. I wish... So she was listening in VC, but she wasn't talking. I wish I could have talked with her a little bit more. So Cool Duel's on 7 here. So with the right numbers, if he just has some power rolls, he could easily take the W here. I'm a little worried about that. Let's see. So he does. So Cool Duel does block the 6 sheep. I think he's trying to figure out what Donnie's other dev here is and test his dev. And right here, like I'm very worried about Cool Duel and not so much Donnie. When I really think I need to be worried about both of them. Also, I'm worried about Gummy Bear with the road play because with the 5 and a 4, and then like she essentially has it. I think also if she would have cityed the 4-6-2, I think that would have been more of an actionable play because that 6 sheep has been blocked so many times this game. The 6 sheep by the 5 and 11. Ooh, okay. I know the ore is nice here. But how many 2s are rolling? A lot, apparently. A lot more than the 8. Shoot. Alright, let's see if we can get an 8. Donnie also with another non-knight. So Donnie's at 7 here. I'm really worried about this. Again, I'm also really worried about Cool Duel here. I just assume Cool Duel's gonna extend road. Hopefully he does. Or hopefully Gummy Bear takes road, because if Gummy Bear takes road, it's gonna be hard to take it from her. I'd really like to see Gummy take road here, unless she's got a knight. I don't remember. Did she just recently dev? No, because she's cityed. So maybe that dev's a non-knight. So that puts her at 6. Then she goes to 8. I'm kind of just scared of everybody here. It's hard for me to pinpoint who I'm more scared of. Just this board is so wonky. Okay, so Donnie's non-knight was a yop. He yops for another dev. Wonder what it is. Another 5. Okay. And an 8. There's my 8. Okay, so I've got a city. Hopefully I don't get hit here. I probably will, just because the 8s are so scary to everybody. But even just a city here would just put me on 8. I could just sit. If I get 3 more 8s, I win. Or 2 more 8s, I win. That'd be crazy. Wouldn't that be insane? Okay, so a non-knight from Gummy Bear, which probably puts her on 6, yeah. Cool Duel with 10 cards. Oh, and a 3 rolls. Ooh, look at my core 3s, you guys. Okay. Okay, so he ports his brick, gets another city. Yeah. Yeah, Coldwell's pretty scary here. He just needs a 3 and a 9 and he's got another city. Or a 9 and 11 and he's got another city. Why is he just asking for more? Oh, wait, is this going to be an insurance trade? Yeah, this is probably an insurance trade here. Which, I'm not sure if I would do that right now. Yeah, he doesn't have, he's got 2 non-knights. I don't think I would do that there at this stage in the game. Yeah. Darn it. Darn it to heck. Yeah, so Donnie could essentially be on 8 here. And all he needs is road for win, right? And Coldwell's not really going crazy with road with all of his wood and brick production. He's really building up and not building out. Which I understand the importance of building out, but right now it's his win con. I'm going to go ahead and take this because it gives me a city. Gives him another dev though, which is unfortunate. And I think I'm blocking this just because I'm very scared of Coldwell, but I think overall I should have maybe blocked Donnie. Looking back at the situation, I think I should have blocked Donnie there. But the 11s are just so big. Like I said, a 9 and 11 gives Coldwell 9. He just has to keep road. But so I want his road material open. That way he can continue building roads. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So I got the 10. I could take road. If I get another 10, I can take road, or an 8, I can win. 8 or 10 gives me win here. I hope Coldwell extends. I really do. Because a 5 rolled also, didn't it? I'm kind of worried about Donnie here. So, Coldwell didn't extend. Yeah, there's the 5. Yeah, I think that's game. Yeah, with the road builder. Yeah. Dang, I really wish Coldwell would have extended there. I mean, if you have road, you got to hold on to it. Well, I think it was a good game. We got the stats here. So many 7s. 8 8s. I think maybe one of them were blocked. I do think maybe I should have been hitting Donnie more, but there is, merit to saying, like, if Coldwell would have kept road, this wouldn't have happened. And I wasn't blocking his road material. So I really think he should have done what he could to keep road. I think we were all just anticipating that Gummy Bear would take road. I don't really know what happened and why she fizzled out. She just kind of stopped doing things. So I'm not really sure. And she jumped out of VC as soon as the game was over. So she wasn't able to answer any questions that I had about it, because usually we all talk about the game afterwards and what we could have done different. And I think for me, I definitely think I should have citied the 8-3-10. Also, that if I didn't, that last hit, I needed to hit maybe the 5 brick, something to keep Donnie in check, because Donnie, I don't know. I honestly, I thought Coldwell was going to be able to extend road there. I wonder what he had in hand. I was really hoping he did extend road. Man, it was kind of a bummer, but it's not on Coldwell. I think the loss there is on me. I think the original city should have been the 8-3-10. And then maybe that also leaves open my 8 or a little bit more. And my devs could have just been a lot better. So we live and we learn. We make mistakes, but we take these lessons and we put them in our mind bank, and we use them later when we need them. And right there, I should have really depended on devs a lot more than I did. So I just want to say, this was an amazing game with some amazing players, and I really had fun doing it. If you're interested in any more Hexamind content, you know, you can always join the Discord at Catan. It's Catan Community Discord. I'll post the link in the description of the invite link. And yeah, so y'all are welcome to join the Discord. We're always discussing strategies and games, and there's leagues on the Discord, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a great community to be a part of. Like I said, there's a lot of great players, and that's really how you expand your gameplay, other than just studying and listening to other people's strategies and everything like that. Within YouTube content, you can also sit there and go online and talk with these players. You know, we've got a lot of good players, a lot of good content right now. Like I said, this is the Hexamind tournament, and I've got another Hexamind game coming out to you probably later today. It's a 2v2 with my team. My team name is Party in the Shower, and I'm doing a 2v2 game with Harry Showers. And I'm really excited to get that game out to you. That was a fun game. I don't know if y'all have ever played 2v2, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So remember, eat your veggies, all that jazz. Later.